it's public. Okay. We are. I'm going to give people a few minutes to tune in here. Those of you watching on Weatherwise, I am live here on YouTube now. Excuse me. Let's see, can I go further? Yeah, I can. Welcome in, everybody. Hit that like button on your way in, share the stream. We are on an unnamed fire. It's new enough to where I don't even think it's named yet. On watch duty, it's called the LA5 or IA5. I think it's L. Yeah, LA5 fire. It's northwest of Hagerman or Hagerman, either one. Idaho. This is a little bit south of the I-84 corridor. It appears to just be out here kind of burning up grass. It's farther out here than I thought it was, though, to be honest. I thought I was going to be able to get visibility of the flames, but I'm not entirely sure whether or not I will. But either way, we're pretty close to this thing right now. This is, I believe, lightning ignited. From what I can tell, there are at least, let's see, one, yes, Castleford Butte fire. That one's just been named. Probably going to go south on that one soon. There's another fire to our south, Castleford Butte fire. That's now at 4 acres. I'm expecting the acreage to get updated on this one. They're saying 0.1 right now. Obviously, that's not the case. The Rollin fire, the Battle fire. This road has seen some better days. Oh my God. That's going to be fun to get back up. The Flint fire, I believe, was started today. That one's already at 1,000 acres. So yeah, this is what I was worried about. I said that earlier on our last stream, but I hoped we wouldn't have too many of these lightning started fires. But at this point, we have several, so. This dude's like in the center of the road. I wonder if he's going to tell me to stop. I don't know. Okay. Welcome in to the new viewers. I appreciate you tuning in. I was out not too far from this area covering one of the severe storms that rolled through. Now I'm kind of pivoting to what I am able to do for the wildfire mode. We are going to lose light, and I do have to be back home by tomorrow, but I figured I could at least try to stream a couple of these for you guys. So these are the two that are closest to Twin Falls. might actually have a view of the flames. Just to give you an idea of how bright it actually is outside, this camera for some reason is like really dim. Not entirely sure why, but it does have good zoom on it, so hoping we have the opportunity to use that zoom. Advantage here. Let's see, what can we see? What can we see? Coming over this hill, what can we see? Scott, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. We are now in a level 2 evac zone. If it goes level 3 and I'm told to leave, obviously I will. Oh, I see flames. We're just gonna get to the top of this hill, I think. This is kind of a unique perspective. You don't normally get this because this is such a new fire. Again, this is the fire that is northwest of, it's either Hagerman or Hagerman. But it is on the other side, it is on the west side of the Snake River. It does not cross the river. It's several miles west of the river. If I had to draw a line, probably close to 10 miles away. While I adjust the focus here. There it is. Zooming in. Sorry, I'm sorry guys, the buttons on this camera are broken right now. When did this fire start? As far as I know, just a couple hours ago. So that's a zoomed in view. This is what it looks like from our actual perspective. So I've got a good amount of distance on it and plenty of running room if I need it. As far as I know, there's no actual firefighting operations taking place on this yet, but it is very new. Oh, wait a minute. There is a dozer out there on it. So I guess they are working this fire already. That's good. I'm wondering if I should get further west, see if we can see more, but didn't have to yell music not on yet. No. I guess they're getting a fire line going on it. That's good. We were seeing a bunch of flame, but now it seems not so much. There we go. The zoom on the camera though, but it's broken. That's the other problem. It is broken. So this is, I'll show you guys really quick on a map where this is. I think I hear a plane. Oh, never mind. Well, I was gonna say I thought that might be a passenger jet, but it might not be actually. Dang. So we're sitting right down here. This is where this fire is. This is Hagerman. I believe I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, I apologize. This is referred to in the Watch Duty app, at least for now, as the LA5 fire. It's either L or I, but I think it's... But anyway, it's yet to be named, pretty much. This one down here has been named as of a few minutes ago. Acreage has been updated to 4 acres. So just west of Castleford. I was going to try to head down 30 and check this one out before we completely lose light. So we'll stay on this one for a little while, but I wanted to try to at least get view of 2 of them while we're here. That's the nice thing about fires, they produce their own light, making them more visible at night. No, that's true, that's true. I just like to have you know, a view of the smoke and everything too, just to kind of give it perspective. We might be about to have a plane drop some stuff. See if I can grab a view of it. There he is. Oh, come on. Maybe. Might be a little early though. Yeah, nope, never mind. He's gonna fly over us though. Maybe we're about to get dumped on. See, this is the problem with the autofocus on this camera. It autofocuses on the blemishes on the windshield. Oh wait, popping back up in a spot right there, it looks like. I'm pretty sure I still see flame back in there. I think so. They're observing on the first pass. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought maybe they were going in to do something, but I was gonna say, like I said, I think it's a bit early right now. Okay, this camera does not know what the hell it's doing. Sorry guys, I gotta put it back in manual focus. This is ridiculous. I think we might go check out that other fire down to the south a little bit. That or, nah, because the surface winds are definitely pushing north to south, so it would be spreading this way. What was that other place I looked for? Nope, not that. Castleford. Yeah, we could go down there. Yeah, I was gonna say the fire line does seem effective. It seems to be holding right now. So luckily winds here are relatively calm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to that other one for the time being. Try and keep as much of an eye on this guy as I can. Is that a bug on the camera? I think it was. I don't know if you guys can see him, but the planes up there, yeah, you can kind of see him just in between all the vibrations and everything. Hey, what's up, Trickster? Yeah, I figured I'd pop out again. We got a few wildfires going on right now. We just got a bit of transport time in between each one, so just need your guys' patience for a little bit. This other one's about 30 miles away or so. Burn is near Boise, southeast of Boise by a ways. This is not a controlled burn. This was ignited by lightning. Any fire that we view on the stream this evening is more than likely going to be lightning initiated. They're heading down to the other one. Could just be because we're heading into nighttime too, but that smoke does seem a little bit less aggressive, so they might be rounding these up pretty quickly, which is nice. I'm trying to take the opportunity while we have it to actually see them, because with the big fires you wait several days to get out there and then you can't get anywhere. I mean, take the Hawk fire for example. Can't get there. Dozer out. There goes the same plane, or maybe another one. Where are you at? There you are. the same one. Looks smaller, yeah, than when we rolled up to it. Yeah, a little bit. Definitely does. Okay, I kind of see the smoke to the on the one to the south too. Castlebrook, or Castleford Butte Fire. Rough road, big time rough road. Don't get stuck. You don't need four-wheel drive. There you go. There you go. Unwatchably shaky. My bad, my bad. Farrah, what's up? Great to see you. How have you been? For that. There's two planes out here. Interesting. Okay, that should be better. It won't be perfect, but it'll be a lot less shaky than what we've had. Oh, never mind. Pavement's gone. We had pavement for like 5 seconds and then it was taken away from us. Tight with me, guys, while we roll from one fire to the next. There's the fire that's northwest of Hagerman or Hagerman, one of the two. I think it's Hagerman now. Oh God, Sasha would be terrified right now. We're like right up next to him. Yeah, we got sunset soon, so we're not gonna have a lot of light left. So if the fires are active, we'll be able to see them. We'll only really be able to see the flames though, but if they're not particularly active, then you know, it won't really be much of a point to it. This wasn't going to be a super long stream anyway. I mean, we got this fire, and then there's one more that I think I'd maybe try to go check out, and that's the Rollin fire. That is apparently 7.5 acres, and it is southwest of Mountain Home, just off of State Highway 167. Then you also have the Battle Fire south of that. That's right on the Utah-Idaho border out there. Oxley fire start. Dang. Big time fire down right where I was going to stay last night. Just north of Wells, the Oxley fire, 3,500 acres. There's the smoke from the first fire. It's definitely still burning in there, just not as aggressively as it was when we first got here, or even before we went live when I was watching it from. I mean, you could see that smoke was, you know, billowing up from, I don't know, probably at least an hour away. So what is that, like 70 miles? You can see it. if that's how that works, but it is cool to know that Idaho has all these. Oh man. Cool to know that Idaho has all these roads out here, all these dirt roads. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. They got the wind turbines and stuff out here, but Jana, good to see you. Thank you for gifting a membership. I appreciate it. Misleading calling it the Mountain View fire when you have, oh never mind, it's Mountain Home. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm heavily tempted to stay out here an extra day. I mean, I have the stuff to do so. It's just, I don't know. Would you guys want me to stay out for an extra day into tomorrow and try to cover fires? And then I just get home tomorrow night. I'm currently southwest of Hagerman, Idaho, headed down towards Castleford. Yeah, Castleford. There's apparently a 4-acre fire down here. Trying to get down here to see it. Out near Skinwalker Ranch, yeah, fat chance I'm doing that. No way. Well, I'm not as worried about storms tomorrow, although there is a general thunderstorm risk. I more so meant just to straight fires tomorrow. take the 93 home. Actually, 84 takes me directly home. So I was just going to take 84 all the way up. This is what I mean. This is all just kind of dangerous. This is a lot of virga, I think, up here. Otherwise known as rain that's not actually falling all the way to the ground. Because we're apparently right underneath something and nothing's happening, nothing's falling. I can see where it's trying to, up above us. But I don't know. I'll think about it. For now, we're going to head down to Castleford. I really don't know why I went this way. I think for some reason I was hoping it'd be paved. But pretty sure it is dirt the entire way. Or not dirt, but gravel the entire way. Which, you know, that's okay, we'll live. But it's just kind of annoying. David, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the 10 gifted, and welcome to the 10 of you who just received one of those 2 membership. And David, again, thank you so much for the PayPal as well. Really appreciate that support, David. Thank you so much. If I get down here to Castleford, all I got to do is go to 93 and drop south on 93 down to Wells. I'm leaning towards doing that. I'll have to see if I do for sure, but I'm leaning towards doing that. So they just updated the fires. There's one called the West Windmill Fire. Oh, wait, no, that's a new fire that's reported. I screwed up by leaving this one because apparently that fire that we were on is the Tuana Gulch fire, and it's 1,000 acres already, apparently. Good to see you, Michelle. I mean, I was expecting an update on it at some point, but I did not think that it was going to be a 1,000-acre fire already. Assuming that's the same fire. It's not the same fire. I don't know what to do. Yeah, the smoke is, could just be because it's night and it's becoming more stable out here. Zaxter, what's up? Good to see you. Hope you've been doing well, man. Can always head back up to that other fire. I mean, either way, no matter what I go to, it's going to be dark out now. How many are there? Right now, from what I can tell, that started today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 new fires, from what I'm seeing. Are my headlights even on, gang? So now that it's been named, there is the Tuana Gulch fire that apparently has burned 1,000 acres. We were on it, and I left it to go to the one to the south. But if this one's really 1,000 acres and this one down here is contained at 4, then I don't know if I screwed up. That is what the Oxley fire looks like. There's a camera up there. It's pretty close to 93, honestly. Pretty close. Sunset. I was like, holy fire glow, but it's just the sunset. Jay is blaming me personally for the fires. Apparently. These are lightning ignited, guys. Not really sure what I'd be able to do to stop that. think it goes without saying I'm not out here to hinder any efforts. I don't really get that close. My cameras luckily have a zoom feature, so I can, I mean, all cameras have a zoom feature, or most do, but ours can zoom in from pretty far away. I mean, far away is kind of relative, but I mean, we can get about a mile away on a road where they're not at. Obviously, if they're trying to get equipment through and everything, if they got roads closed, I'm not here to get in the way. Loose gravel, fresh oil. Oh, okay. I was seeing smoke down here. Apparently not. We'll see. All I have to go off of is the map that I've got open on watch duty right now. So the main fire we were looking at is actually due west of Hagerman, up there, the Tuana Gulch fire, due west of town by several miles. Like I said, at least 10. Jaden Cook, oh my God, thank you so much for the super chat. That's insane. Thank you for your generosity. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the kind words on the Hawaii coverage as well. I appreciate that. I did my best to document what I could when I was down there, so I appreciate your support. You take care as well. And yeah, thank you so much. That is incredibly generous. It's actually raining up here. I haven't seen any more CGs out of these cells that remain up here, so that's good. That's a positive sign. think I was on the west windmill? Yeah, maybe, but at the same time, I don't think so, because I was pretty far west. I think I got myself just south of it. There's no way that I missed that much bigger of a plume of smoke. Smoke I thought I was seeing down here, I guess I was just imagining it. Raven, thank you for your super chat. I appreciate the support. Should only be about 10 minutes from being on this other fire, though. I love when roads are labeled. It's just so awesome. Balanced Rock Road. Oh, I'm on Balanced Rock Road. What? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out roads here. And this is the fire I'm trying to get to. The cam on the right is from the fire down in Nevada. Past it. Damn it, hold on. Where am I? Where am I? There I am. I did go past it. I went way past it. Was I on Balanced Rock Road that whole time? There's nobody coming from either direction. All right. Yeah, maybe this one wasn't as good of an idea. This would be kind of a crazy spot to intercept a flash flood, though. Down through here, because there isn't really a bridge. It just seems like it's a road that just kind of. Well, I guess there's kind of a bridge. But there's also a road that parallels the wash down there. It's good to know, I guess. Past it. My bad. I see no smoke though, so I think I should have stayed on that northern fire. That's the other decision I got to make. Do I want to go back up to that one, or do I want to go south away from home? Fire. I keep wanting to call it the Oakley fire. It's the Oxley fire. To the north up there where we were. Something is rattling a lot louder than normal, and I don't know what it is. Ideal though. See a couple of burn scars out here from. Oh, okay. Definitely not from today though. This one I thought we were going to be back on pavement for the rest of the time. much. I don't even know if this is worth it at this point. I drove all the way out here, so I mean, I'm gonna go finish checking it out. I feel bad if I fired up a live stream, took you guys with me, just for it to lead to nowhere, you know. It's not what I'm trying to do. But I only have limited info to go off of. I've switched to fire mode.
Oh. Okay. No, you said you were going to call me later. I didn't hear a blip, so.
Yeah, Sasha called me, and then as soon as I got off the phone with her, I ended up on these fires, so. I'll let you know when I'm done. Chad, do you hear this attitude? This is why I decline his calls. I'll talk to you later. Idaho is this? This is far southern Idaho. We are a little bit west of the town of Castleford. You can kind of see it down. Down there. That's Castleford, just to our east. I'm losing hope in the fact that there's, not hope, I'm losing confidence in the fact that there's anything out here. So, looks like we just did a little bit of off-roading for nothing. think if there was a fire out here, it's gone now. That is my official conclusion, which is good. I'm glad they got this one out at least. I mean, I'll get up here and confirm that, but I'm like 85% sure there's nothing up here, except for now a dirt road in the middle of nowhere that we have to traverse by ourselves at night. But again, you know, I'm well aware that this is fully my choice to come out here, so I ain't blaming anybody but myself. I'm not even blaming myself, really. I'm trying to document these things in their early stages. And in the early stages, there isn't a lot of info to go off of. So. My scanner app was useless in this area for some reason. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Just saying. Yeah, I'm aware. Supposed to be a road right there. What the hell? Yeah. There is a whole lot of nothing out here, I'm pretty sure. Unless that is what? Is that supposed to be like a hiking trail or something? I'll go up here to this second turn where there's supposedly a road, and if not, we'll flip back around. And I'll let you guys get on with your evening. Jeremy, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Any cattle on this road? Not that I've seen, no. Nothing like yesterday. There's no roads here. Yeah, there's supposed to be a road right there that leads us up. Also, I feel like my brights are useless. Why are they useless? I think it's because one of them's out. That is the conclusion that I have come to. Oh, there's the trail that's supposed to be right. Do you guys see the tire tracks? That's crazy that that's even documented. Well, but yeah, there's no smoke. There's no smoke. I should have stayed put. Brights just feel really, really dim is what I meant to say. Didn't mean to just roast my headlights like that. Okay. question is, where do I go tonight? I'm going to figure that out before I let you guys go here, with my sincerest apologies for wasting your time. Nope, not Oxley. Wells, Nevada. 2 hours, 23 minutes. I could make it down to Wells tonight, stay in Wells, and then get on that fire first thing in the morning. What is my way home from Wells? Okay, just right back north. Assuming that I can get there. That's the thing. If 95 gets shut down, then my way home sucks. I mean, I'll do what I gotta do, but start a poll. I want you guys to vote on what you think I should do. All right, if you guys could please just vote on that poll really quick. Let me know what you want to see. Whether or not you want to see anything for me to go south to cover that fire, the Oxley fire down near Wells. And you know, technically we could make another stop back by our fires up here, which actually, speaking of, I don't want to speak too soon, but I almost feel like you can see a fire glow from the fire to the north. Maybe? Perchance, is that what that is? That looks too localized to be sunset glow. Wells, Nevada, yes. Alright, we got 470 people watching. I'm counting 58 votes. If you don't care, then you don't have to vote. Or you can just let me know that you don't care. But if you guys want to see coverage of that Nevada fire, I'll try to make it happen. But yeah, I think we got fire glow. Tuana Gulch fire. Oh my god. Same color as the sunset though. That's the thing, but yeah, no, I mean there's smoke coming from that, so that is. I almost guarantee you that's glow from a fire, yep. That's what she be. Anything to get me off this damn dirt road, though. Get your hotel now. Wells is small, then you can take 93 south all the way home. Well, home is Portland, Oregon, so. And honestly, I think I'd probably be car camping at this point just to save money. I got the nice hotel treatment last night. I don't think I pretty much can do hotels every other night out here typically. Yeah, I gotta be down a Bright or something. Okay, most people are telling me to go cover the Nevada fire. Or more specifically, the Oxley fire in Nevada. Tuana Gulch fire just got updated to 2,700 acres though. God dang, dude. There's Bell Rapids Road. You decide. You can't tag on if you're watching on a mobile device. May include unpaved roads. It might, you say. It might include unpaved roads. I'm gonna say that it does include unpaved roads.
To go?
Wells, Nevada.
Getting directions to Wells.
Can I? Damn it. Okay, hold on. I gotta do this the long way. Stop. Wells, Nevada. My Brights are normally much stronger than this, so I think one of them is gone, in fact. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna get rattled to pieces is where I was going with that sentence. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna head back up to that fire that we were on just for a little bit. If I go up there, I'll stay for an hour at most. From there, I will decide, do I want to go south or go north? I'm leaning probably going south at this point. Doesn't really matter anyway. I'm not getting home until now, at least probably tomorrow afternoon. So it's whether I decide to make it tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night. Oh, I didn't know there was birds there. that's my plan. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to head back up to that fire up to the north, because now they're saying that one that we were on is 2,700 acres already. So that thing is growing quickly, and we could see the fire glow from here. So I mean, we don't even have to be super close to it, but we won't be if it's spreading that quick. For one, I'm not trying to get enveloped by fire, and two, I'm not trying to get in the way. So okay, let's see, clear. Go cow tipping. Oh no, I'm not gonna go tip any cows. Jeremy, thank you for the super chat again. How far from my location am I from Salt Lake City? That's all of a sudden went dirt on me. Let me see. I'm going to put this into a different app here because I don't want to. At some point, I feel like this road is going to go dirt. I just don't know when. Salt Lake City, Utah. Directions from my point location is 3 hours 50 minutes. It's pretty far. I don't really think there's any reason for me to go back that far. Dehydration. There we go. Oh my gosh. Look at the fire glow, you guys. I feel like that just poked out. I just noticed that. That is definitely fire glow. That is not sunset. That is insane. I don't think I've ever seen it reflect off of cloud like that before. Not really Seymour, but you never know, I guess. That is insane. I have never seen that before. I mean, just the people who have seen it before are probably like, yeah, what's the big deal? It's just pretty wild to me, I guess. sure to do the computer reset. Computer's not going to die on us. That's good. You can see lights on the fire trucks flashing. Can you really? Unless I'm just stupid and that's not glow from fire, that's like a factory or something, then I'm wowing at factory lights, but I'm like 90% sure that's from the fire, given the smoke that's coming from it too. Jeez, man. And that's 20 miles away, apparently. I'm pretty sure this is the Tuana Gulch fire. Unless this is a new one. It almost feels like it's too close. It could, oh, you know what? This could be the West Windmill fire too. Because the West Windmill's now at 150 acres. We'll see. I've got my GPS set to where it would get us closer to the Tuana Gulch fire, but apparently the West Windmill fire is 150 acres now. The fire is 150 acres, burning in grass. It is running, smoldering, and creeping per local wildfire service. Man, that is insane, dude. Hang on a minute. I gotta try to. The roof camera, best I can do right now. Camera's on night mode, so yeah, that is 1,000,000% fire glow. There's no other thing that could be. reflection up on the thing seems to be like freaking out for some reason, but we'll see the true color of it. Oh, okay. Never mind. We're going past it. Sue, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. There we go. Sue, thank you again for that super chat. I really appreciate that. Perspective on it. All right, so I guess in 6 miles we'll be going north. So this will be our view for probably the next 10 minutes or so. You guys got a glimpse of what the fire color actually is. Kicked it out of night mode for a second. Good to see you, Jared. Oh, we've got a ton of those wind turbines around here. That's the blinking that you're seeing, or like the flares you're seeing, is the wind turbines. Back down for the time being, but it's been kind of going back and forth. Show you which of the two fires that this could be. I believe it's this one, the Tuana Gulch fire, but it could be the West Windmill fire too. These are technically two separate fires. I remember seeing the two separate smoke plumes. I just honestly figured they were going to group them together, but I believe we were looking at this one earlier today. Feel free to go back to the beginning of the stream. We had a pretty good close-up on what was going on with this guy. And then the West Windmill fire, I think I kind of drove past it, but didn't actually get up to it. Pretty sure the light that we're seeing is from this one. This one has gone from, it was first reported, it? Oh, they removed the initial update, but it was first reported only a couple hours ago. I mean, maybe 3 hours ago is when it was initially reported. Back. That's still just so crazy to me. I've never really seen that before. And I guess it makes sense. Crazy how light works. Anyway. And again, both of those fires are west of, what's that town? I'm so bad with town names, dude. It's not even funny. Hagerman. Hagerman, one of the two. Fortunately, there's probably new fires being ignited. Or at least there's a possibility of new fires being ignited further to our west. Looks like there's a lot more lightning activity with that convection out there, and I'd be willing to bet it's got the same issues that these out here did, which is that precip's not really effectively making it all the way to the ground. If you look at the dry thunderstorm risk for today on WeatherWise, just to our west, where a lot of them are still kind of occurring, it seems like. So, not good. Certainly not ideal, slightest. Back round. Hang on. There it is. Wild. Seems like we had a wind shift at the surface. Also getting a bit of precip. Oh God, I hope they don't. Hope we don't get like a big outflow push or something. I didn't really think about that. miles north and then should be going west. At that point, we should be pretty much, whoops, sorry. We should be pretty much even with it at that point. Almost bright enough to get the camera to actually go into daytime mode. It's like fighting it, you can tell. Obviously we know this fire is not bright yellow in color, it's dark orange. But the smoke is honestly telling me we've had a wind shift. Seems like we've got almost southwesterlies now. Options in 1.5 miles. At that point, this thing should be almost in front of us. I recognize this road. This is where we were before. there's a point on this road that is kind of eroded. And it caught me off guard during the daytime, so it's definitely going to catch me off guard during the nighttime. First part is over a blind hill, so if there's any hill that I have to go over, I want to take it nice and easy just in case. Two Tall Toms, good to see you, and thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. Oh, there it is. Damn. Good Lord. Thank you very much for your support, Tom. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, actually, funnily enough, one of my control arms it's given me a little bit of concern, just a tiny bit. Worried about the ball joint. A little bit. They are replaceable, though. You don't have to replace the whole control arm with the ball joint this time. But I don't think it took too kindly to all the bouncing and stuff. The rough roads lately. So I'm gonna bring it by my old shop. Just for the bit, I'm gonna answer Sean. I know it'll be quick. Hello?
Hello?
What's up?
Not much. What's up with you?
I am covering a fire in Idaho. What are you doing?
I am heading home from the airport from ground school right now.
You're back. Oh yeah, I guess it's not the weekend anymore.
Unfortunately not. Yeah, so I got back to, or I was on my trip to the dunes, right?
Hold on, real quick, just so you know, you're on live stream. I'm sure you know that, but this is a continuation of the bit. No, you're fine. Streaming. You're fine. This was kind of an unplanned thing. I figured whatever you had to tell me would be quick. So. Yeah,
it could be quick. I was just saying, I was on my way. I was at the dunes Saturday night. And I checked your location, and I was like, what the? He's already, he's in Eastern Oregon. So did you just drive all night out to Utah?
Pretty much. I stopped and slept in the car for 3.5, 4 hours. And then chased Utah, Idaho yesterday, today, and then I was on my way home. And then I realized all this lightning today ignited a bunch of new wildfires. So I'm sticking around for an extra day, I think, to cover fires, and then I'll be home tomorrow night.
Nice. That's fun.
Yeah, Yeah, wildfire coverage is not as like, it's more of like a watch and hope that nothing happens rather than, you know, looking at a storm hoping something happens, but, you know.
Right. Yeah.
But
okay. Well, I'll have to call and catch up with you later and tell you about the trip because it was a lot of fun. I really want to take you on one of these trips for the dunes. I think you would like riding the ATVs around. It was fun.
Oh, I want to. I'd be down. I just haven't gotten the opportunity yet.
We just gotta make sure you're okay with the sand camping aspect.
The sand camping?
No running water.
No running water. Well, I mean, I already experienced that recently, so.
That's true. I mean, we were just, it was just literally sleep in the trailer and then get up in the morning, ride the bikes around all day, and then go back, sleep in the trailer. And then, like, we had a grill, cook up some hot dogs or hamburgers and stuff, or steaks. It was great. I'll tell you about it, but it was a lot of fun. And I was like, we should take DL with on one of these trips. And Yuri was like, let's do it. Bring him with, man. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'd definitely be down. Just let me know.
I will. All
right,
man. Well, I also at the tail end of my trip, I got whatever this head cold is that's going around. So that was real fun.
Yeah, I've been waiting to see if I'm going to get got by that. So far, I think I'm okay. But I think my server at my place where I got lunch today also had it, so I'm probably cooked at some point.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got it from Katie because I was starting to feel a little bit Friday. Saturday, I felt it coming on like pretty strong, and yesterday was terrible. So I called out of work sick today, but I still went to ground school. So
Yeah.
I think I'm on the mend, but yeah, it probably would have been a lot more fun if I wasn't sick.
Yeah, I bet. Well, fingers crossed I don't get got, but I'm sure I probably will.
Yeah, I hope you don't get it. But yeah, I'll talk to you later and I'll catch up with you more. But drive safe coming back when you're coming back from wildfires.
All right, sounds good. We'll do. Hey, tune into my stream if you can, because I'm about to have a pretty close view on this fire.
Awesome. I'll turn it on right now for my drive home.
Oh, I forgot you're driving. My bad. Nope, chat.
Allegedly.
Chat, I don't encourage watching while driving. Okay. All right, I'll let you go.
Okay. All right, I'll tune it in when I get home with Katie.
Okay. See ya.
All right, thanks later. Bye.
The running bit of Sean calling in continues. Like we're running a radio show and Sean's our special guest. Garrett, if you're watching and you're probably being like, oh, why didn't you answer my phone call? It's because I figured you'd want to talk for more than 3 minutes. All right, baby, come on, focus now. I know you want to. Yeah, so it's pretty much not moved very far from where we were. We could have just sat here this whole time. We could have just sat here. I just went and did a giant loop for literally no reason. Yes, that was Snow Angel Sean the Sasquatch, Sean the local mechanic that we have for a lot of our stuff. Exclamation point Sean. Yeah, maybe I'll make that a I'm quick with the calls. Yeah. It seems like it's kind of dimming back down for the time being. At least further around it, it's still got that one spot that's pretty active, but how big is the fire? Assuming that we're looking at the correct one, which I am now about 100% sure this is the Tuana Gulch fire. It was last measured at 2,700 acres. Yeah, will do, Darian. I will. We're a bit a ways from it still. That's how far we actually are. I've just got you guys zoomed in on it on my camera. I do wonder, though, if I can get on scanner radio. And I wonder. Another thing I wonder, I want to drive out on this grass, see if we can get a closer, because I mean obviously like it's Mountain Home, Southern Idaho. Okay, we know we have this spot. Let's see if there's any better viewing just a little bit further down the road. Looking at these hills, doesn't seem like that's likely, but I'd say it's possible. There's a fire west of DFW. Oh, the Ross fire? Dang, yeah, 10,000 acres. It's no joke. So far, seems to be negative on the better viewpoint. will do, Brayton. Will do. You know, it says it's 2,700 acres. I wish I had like a map of where it actually has spread to. I also wish that my camera would stop cutting out. Way down. Can't hardly see it anymore. Well, is that because I'm at the wrong zone? Yeah, no, not really. I mean, that's good. That's a good thing. Wait, it's kind of coming back. It's kind of coming back now, a little bit. Where's the fire? Here, I'll show you guys on the map real quick. So this is I-84 right here. This is the town of Hagerman, Twin Falls down here. So we're northwest of Twin Falls. There's two fires going on up here. The one that we've had visual on is the Tuana Gulch fire, which obviously compared to a few minutes ago we could see a lot more. So that tells me activity is down. Obviously that's a good thing. Best case scenario, that little bit of glow fades away and we don't see anything else and we just get out of here. But I'm gonna set a few minutes before. Smoke obscured? I mean, yeah, it could be. Our glow is pretty much gone right now for the moment. We'll sit here for a little bit just to see. Hopefully it stays down. I noticed that. I thought maybe it was just because I was completely losing visual, but I was like, I noticed that it was getting harder and harder to see as I was heading west. I know they don't have aircraft out here right now, but ground crews are a possibility. barely see that glow a little bit in the distance. Just a little bit. You used to live in Utah. Yeah, Utah's pretty nice. I've enjoyed my time being around there the last couple days. There's been a lot of dry lightning starts in South Utah County and the surrounding areas. Maybe you could go check that out. So yeah, there it goes. Kind of coming back now. Say not really smoke obscured, just dim. Thank you, Brayden. I appreciate it. Seems crazy from the Oxley fire. If I were to go down there, it would be kind of nice to have a hotel, but at the same time, I wasn't really betting on it. Just depends on what there is down there. Springs, Nevada. Holy crap. Jackpot, Nevada, border casino town. Alright, price line is glitching out on me. That's just wonderful. Give you guys perspective what we're looking at. We're looking at the Tuana Gulch fire. That's the glow from the fire. The flames are a little up further north now. We don't actually have any visual on them. At this point, we can just kind of see some glow. Why does this app keep glitching out on me? Okay. Yeah, I think I am gonna head down to that other fire because I'm looking at the camera and it still looks really active. So I don't know if I believe the direction that it's pointing in though. Like is it spreading? If it's spreading that way, then it's spreading away from 93, which is good, but at the same time, that means that we're not gonna have any visual of it. So it sort of defeats the purpose. All right, chat. Well, this doesn't seem to be getting much worse, at least from our angle, but again, I don't think it's necessarily spreading south. I think it might be kind of slowly creeping its way north and east a little bit. So this may be somewhat of a continued effort for the crews out here. They do have crews out here. That another dozer was just getting towed out or brought out here just a few minutes ago. They passed me here. So there are active efforts. You guys can see a little bit down there. You can see some of the lights from some of the crews that are out there. So efforts are being made. So, you know, obviously best wishes to them for everything that they're trying to do. What I'm going to start doing for the time being is heading south towards Wells, Nevada. There is a fire down there currently named, or it is named the Oxley Fire. Currently is at 3,500 acres. Apparently it was updated 12 minutes ago, although I don't actually see what update there was. Hang on. Last acreage update was 4 hours ago, and it was 3,500 acres. So it's definitely more than that now. I just don't know how much more. Looks like the rate of spread was pretty quick though. Earlier today, it went from 2,000 acres to 3,500 in just over an hour. It's not good. So assuming we can get down there and get close enough to actually warrant live streaming, but also, you know, kind of goes without saying, but stay out of the way of people who are trying to fight the fire or evacuate. We will go live. It's not really that far out of my way. It's about a 2.5 hour drive down there, and then my way back out, assuming that I can get out tomorrow, would be just going back up 93. So if I can make it back up 93, we could actually check this fire out again just to see if there's much progress being made with it. I assume there would be at least some progress. So I can get you guys another update on, I keep forgetting the name of all these fires, I'm sorry. You'd think I'd remember, but I just don't. Get another update on the Tuana Gulch fire tomorrow, which is again the same one we've been kind of monitoring here, but really not much else to kind of say or show you at this point. It's just, you know, there's a fire there, there's crews out here trying to fight it. I'm unable to get any scanner, radio, traffic for this particular incident, it seems like. So not much else I can provide you in terms of information. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. If you are new to the channel and you'd like to tune in for tomorrow's potential coverage, I would encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified for that stream. I don't have anything scheduled at the moment, but I plan to, it'll just be something that kind of pops up last minute, kind of like this one did. I'm not really planning on scheduling anything crazy. What the hell? Somebody's like on my car. That's creepy looking. Anyways, hope you guys have a good night. Again, best wishes to the fire crews that are out here. You know, good work to them and everything. Oh, actually, really quick, before I do go, I see the you can barely see it, but there's the glow from the whatchamacallit, the West Windmill fire. So we can now establish the two. There's the Tuana Gulch fire, there's the West Windmill. Stop zooming in. actually getting decently brighter up there. What I might try, see if we can get a closer view on that one before we leave here. Just need to get to North 300 Road. We'll go try and check this one out quickly if we can see it, and then we'll leave. First time I've seen a glow from that fire. Wasn't even really sure how active it still was, but clearly it's still there. It's actually getting brighter, so. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. it's all from the... I don't know, man. I'm so confused now. I think that was all just a part of the, I think that's all just a part of the Tuana Gulch fire. I apologize. I think that's all just connected. Because where this west windmill fire is supposedly at doesn't really make any sense. Stuck. Perchance. Nah, we're good, we're fine. Yeah, you guys can see the light back there from it though, but yeah, that's definitely just part of the Tuana Gulch fire. I apologize, that's not West Windmill. Because West Windmill should be up there. And maybe it is, but I don't really see anything. I think what we're seeing is kind of the eastern edge. That's what we're seeing. View of this now. I know I keep saying I'm ending this stream and then I keep staying. I'm sorry. David, thank you so much for sending that gift. I appreciate it. Supporting the stream. it's kind of fading again now. Just don't get lost out there. Yeah, no, I definitely will not. Will not be getting lost. I am, however, hoping that there aren't a lot of mosquitoes out here because I've been leaving my windows down a lot. My brightest move. Okay. Now that our view of that one's fading, I'm gonna get on the road here. So, thank you, mods, members, anybody who contributed to the stream. I appreciate you guys allowing these streams to happen. I'm sorry this one was kind of unorthodox. Hopefully tomorrow is a little bit more structured. And you know, well, honestly, I hope I get down there and I don't have a reason to go live. I hope somehow that fire kind of fizzles out. I know that's not really how it works, but here's to hoping. Because I don't, unlike chasing thunderstorms, I don't take joy in watching wildfires happen. There's really nothing to be enjoyed about them. So hopefully my live stream benefited somebody somewhere, though. I thank you guys for all the support. Thank you for sticking with me, even though I've said goodbye like 4 times now. I'm actually out this time. I'm gonna start heading south to Wells, and we'll see if we see anything tomorrow, or if there's you know, a slight chance that I end up going live for, you know, some overnight thing. But you know, we'll just have to see. I'm just gonna get down there for now. Like I said, the easiest way to find one of my streams again, for this event or otherwise, is by subscribing with notifications on. Make it easier on yourself. That way, if I happen to be in your area or I'm covering something that you might find interesting, you can easily join us again. Hope you guys have a good night or day, depending on where you're tuning in from. I appreciate the support once again, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow.